Let us now continue with indefinite integral. In this chapter, we will focus on integration by parts. Take a look at this question, integral x ex dx. So in order to solve this question, we have to use something called integration by parts. The formula or the rule for the integration by parts will be integral of u dv equal uv minus integral of v du. Now we have to think which one of these variables or numbers we should set as u and which one we should set as dv, right? Because according to the rule, we should set u and dv. And this is exactly what we need to set. So let us write first. We need to set u and we need to set dv. So these values, we will get them from the question itself. Okay, so now next we have to find du, and this is, we have to find it. We have to find the derivative of u, and we have to integrate dv to get v. So whatever mentioned, or sorry, written here in red, this is what we are going to find by ourselves. Okay, again, u and dv, we will get them from the question. Du and v, we have to find them. So let us find the value of u. To make it easy for you guys, you need to choose the factor that gets easy when you differentiate it, right? And the other one will be your dv. So for example, in this question, now if we choose x as u, when we differentiate it to find du, we'll get only 1, right? Because the derivative of x is only 1. But if we set u as e to the power x and find the derivative of that, you will get again e to the power of x, right? So you have to choose always the factor that gets easier when you differentiate it, and this is for you, and the other one will be dv. So let us continue now. We will set u as x, and the remaining stuff we should set them as dv. So it will be e x dx. Next step, we have to find du and v. To find du, we have to find the derivative of x, which is only 1. So we have to write only 1 dx. And to find the value of v, we have to integrate e to the power x dx. And the integration of e to the power x will be again e to the power x. Next step, we have to use all of this information and plug them in our formula or rule. So let us do it together. It will be integral of u dv equal uv minus integral of v du. Now let us start plugging the numbers or the values. Now we have uv. U equal x and v equals e to the power x minus integral of v du. V equals e to the power x and du equal 1 dx. So let us just write dx. Now I can integrate this part very easily to get the final answer. So the final answer will be x e to the power x. Integration of e to the power x will be again e to the power x. Now we should not forget plus c. And this is our final answer. Now it's your turn. Try to solve this question, then check your answer. Integral x times sine x dx. So as we agreed, we have to set u and we have to set dv. Then we have to find du and we have to find v. So let us start with u. We have to set x equal to u. Why? Because when we differentiate it, we will get only 1. But if we set sine x equal to u, when we differentiate it, we will get cosine x. So it's not getting simpler or easier, right? So we will set u equal to x. And the remaining stuff, as we agreed, we will set it as dv. So it will be sine x dx. Next, we have to find the value of du, which is the derivative of x. It will be 1 dx. and we have to integrate sine x to get v. The integration of sine x will be negative cosine x. Now let me rewrite the formula really quick. uv minus integral v du. Now we can plug the values here very easily. So equal u which is x, and v equal minus cosine x. So it will be minus x cosine x minus integral of v du. V, which is minus cosine x, and du equal 1x, 1 dx. I will just write dx. Now, since we have a negative sign here, I can take it and bring it to the front. So it will be a positive sign. So it will be minus x cosine x plus integral of cosine x dx. Now, the integration of cosine x will be sine x. So the final answer will be minus x cosine x plus sine x, and we should not forget plus c. Try to solve this question, then check your answer. Integral x squared times ln x dx. So first we have to set u and we have to set dv. Then we have to find du and we have to find v. Let us start with u. In this question, we have to set ln x as u. Why? Because when we differentiate it, we will get 1 over x. So we can cancel it very easily with this x, right? X squared. We can cancel one of the x's here. But if you use x squared as u, then when you differentiate it, you will get 2x. So it's not going to help. Let us continue. So u equal ln x. And the remaining stuff, which is x squared and dx, we will set them as dv. So it will be x squared times dx. Now let us find du, which is the differentiation of ln x, and the derivative of ln x will be 1 over x, and the integral of x cubed, it will be add 1 to the exponent and divide by the new exponent, which is x cubed divided by 3. Let me rewrite the formula really quick. uv minus integral of v du. Now I can simply plug these values into this formula. So it will be uv, which is ln x, times v, which is x cubed divided by 3, minus integral of v du, which is x cubed divided by 3 times du, which is 1 over x. Now I can simply cancel this x with one of the x's, so I have 2 left. So it will be, now this expression, I can rewrite it as x cubed times ln x divided by 3 minus integral. Now instead of writing x squared divided by 3, I will take 1 over 3 and bring it to the front. So it will be 1 over 3 times x squared dx. So the final answer will be x cubed times ln x over 3 minus 1 over 3 times, now the integral of x squared will be x cubed divided by 3 plus c. And this is the final answer. Let us take a look at this question. Integral ln x dx. The first thing we have to do is to set u and dv. Then we have to find du and v. In this question, I have to set ln x as u and dx as dv. Because when we differentiate ln x, which is 1 over x, then I can cancel it with the v value, which is the integral of dv. The integral of dv is x, right? So I can cancel the x with the x. Let us do it together. U is ln x and dv is dx. Now let us find du and v. Du will be 1 over x, and v equals the integral of dx is simply x. Now let's just plug these values in our formula. So u equals ln x times v, which is x, minus integral of v, which is x, times du, which is 1 over x. Now I can cancel x with x, and we should not forget dx here. So we have x times ln x minus integral 1 dx, which equals x times ln x minus integral of 1 dx will be simply x plus c, and this is our final answer. Let us solve this question. Integral x squared e to the power of x dx. As we agreed, the first thing we have to do is to find u, and we have to find dv. After that, we have to find du, and we have to find v. So let us start. In this question, I will set x squared as u, and dv the remaining stuff, which is ex dx. Now let us find u, which is the derivative of x squared, which equals to 2x dx, and I have to integrate e to the power of x to find the value of v, which is again e to the power of x. Now according to the rule, uv minus integral of v du. So let us start plugging these values in this formula. uv, which is x squared times e to the power of x, minus integral of v du, which is e to the power of x, times du, which is 2x dx. Now here is the tricky part. In this question, we have to do again integration by parts for this integral. Okay, so we have to do it 2 times in this question. So let us write it here. Now we have to find u and dv, and from there we should find du and v for this part. Now in this question, in this part, we have to set u as 2x and dv the remaining stuff, which is ex times dx. Now let us find du, which is the derivative of 2x, which equals to 2 dx, and the integral of ex dx will be simply ex. Now we have to use the same formula, but let me first copy this part. So x squared times e to the power of x minus uv minus integral of v du, which equals to x squared e to the power of x minus, now uv, which is 2x times ex, minus integral of v du, which is ex, times du as 2 dx. Now let me just write 2 here and dx. Now this 2, which is this, I have to bring it to the front. So x squared times e to the power of x minus 2x times e to the power of x minus 2. Now integral of ex will be simply ex. And of course, we should not forget the c. Now, if you want to write it in the most simplest form, we should distribute this minus into these two terms. So our final answer will be x squared times ex. Now, if I multiply this minus with this term, the answer will be in minus. So it will be minus 2x times e to the power of x. And if I multiply the minus with the minus, I will get positive. So it will be positive 2 e to the power of x plus c. And this is the final answer.